Yes, I don't for my kwaba edo over platform we so host Nana J. And I want to make a born in Puno. Therefore, since I'm the mocassi, there's a dollar, and I just say, baby, a hit no, I know see a near ding. Any for their hopes, not right. And I just say, Yachina, yes, schools in the big time, not war. Young ones have this what the signs and family.
Yes, thank you. I'm grateful.
Let me look. Everybody who has spent the last 5 minutes listening to Hobson, everything you've said is not true. Please, Hobson, this is national television.
Did I say it's local?
Please.
Did I say it's local television?
The amount of allegations and things you've said, please. Do you know the total amount of institutions that were closed down during the banking cleanup? Do you know? Do you know the total amount of institutions that were closed down during the banking cleanup?
I'm talking about banks. I'm not talking about
institutions that were closed.
I'm talking about banks.
Banks included. 420.
It was 380.
420 institutions were closed down during the banking cleanup. Let me give the categories. The categories included 9 banks, 23 savings and loans, 347 microfinance companies, 39 microcredit and 1 remittance company were closed down during the banking sector cleanup. Look, let me not bore our audience and let's go straight to Bank Indum, GN Bank. You make it sound as if it was because of somebody's diabolical nature that is why GN Bank was closed.
Excellent.
Kojo, if you know workers of GN Bank, call them. GN Bank couldn't pay salaries at a point. Because GN Bank, if you give a check, you issue a check, they couldn't honor the check. Why are we making it look like GN Bank was such a healthy bank and somebody closed it down? Look, when you are running a bank, there is something called capital adequacy ratio. Your capital adequacy ratio is how much capital you have as compared to how much unimpaired loans you can have. There are strict regulations from Bank of Ghana on this. For somebody to sit on national television and say that Group Indum was owed so much money and because of that, this, if they are paid the money. The minimum capital at the time, he was a bank. Group Indum was a bank. Then he couldn't meet the minimum capital.
How much was the minimum?
400 million.
The government is owing
2.8
billion.
But you see, let me explain something to you. You see, when you have depositors' money, the money that you give out to people as a loan is not your capital. There's a difference. That's the thing you don't know. You, the owner, there is something called Tier 1 capital and there's Tier 2 capital. Depositors' money, people's money in your bank is what you give it out as loans. When you started the bank, you started off with your own money. You cannot use, even if they paid him all that money, he couldn't use that money as his capital because it's not his money.
And you paid the...
No, please, let's stop that. Let's stop that. No, let's stop.
No, how?
The capital ratio, the reason people said the bank was insolvent was that the owner of the bank needed to have a certain number of base capital. When you make losses year on year, it reduces your capital. That is why you heard last 2 months when we were talking about negative equities in Bank of Ghana, because the shareholders' money, the owners' money has been eroded and directly now this just started a journal. I see. It's like you go to a shop. Somebody has a shop sitting there. The person started the shop with, let's say, 100,000 Ghana cedis. But Odin call for 1 billion. Shop in Siho, and Yomagum, but Osha a car or day. Now Osha in Jetria, the amount of money he owes is more than his capital. The shop is there, but it's insolvent. Let's educate Ghanaians, Hobson, please. You see, let me learn, please stop that. When you say that somebody owed Group Indum, nobody is denying that. But what the Bank of Ghana was looking at, Bank of Ghana was looking at his capital. When your capital is low, he was reduced from a bank to a savings and loans. When Group Indum now became a savings and loans, at the time, the minimum capital needed was 15 million Ghana cedis. And even that, he didn't have as minimum capital.
Which one?
The 15 million.
For what?
For the minimum capital when he became a savings and loans.
Okay.
You understand? So today, somebody is saying that the appeal court has now given back his license. Under what condition? So are you telling me that, oh, he's going to open a bank at Winneba? Fine. But under what conditions? Is it under the new 50 million requirement or under the old requirement of 15? Existing banks, which are savings and loans, are per the Bank of Ghana regulations, are supposed to get to 50 million Ghana cedis by December 2026. Does Group Indum has 50 million Ghana cedis minimum capital? New entrants, if you're a new entrant coming into the bank, you are supposed to have 100 million Ghana cedis. Nobody is against Group Indum having a bank. But you see, the court can make a ruling, but the court cannot give you a license. Because licenses come with speculations. Licenses come with money. Group Indum today cannot be giving back his license under the old 50 million Ghana cedis. He has to come in with 50 million Ghana cedis.
Restore. He said restore.
My brother, when your license is restored, it's restored. Every license has a condition. Your license
He has already
that,
paid.
Oh, my brother, he's paid what?
Huh?
The minimum capital you need.
His argument is that when he was brought to savings and loan.
Yes, I don't force what you say. Now, you hear baby dollar and so no, Ay3ka quay.
Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, Oye Minister for Foreign Affairs. Anope de America wone se ensemwa ye tetene se US Embassy in Ghana. Omuguswa charge a man for dollar no oma pegging at 16. Not just omunyi ni se there has been an appreciation of the city. Na se wetimi aye bibia fa ho ankebe bo pa. Aban penny for no more apply for US visa. Yeah, peggy dollar no still at 16 and a demo mutia. Na yen to me mo bia and fire mine no ni mo chichi from sa. Say ye see the no air rise here. Na enya impactor. Yen feel impact no. It shouldn't be social media. Any internet so effect. It should be an effector. Enya ewo life changing effect in people's lives. What I say? It is a US embassy no krese omugusua charge dollar now homogene 16 cedis to $1 mama money ko na monte 7 na abanem free so ye best remo because enya de ebetimi akoso wo mama em hoda say cedi akofoma ombeje enti 16 no ma peg na chese ye omode abrebi a dollar no ebeko eye sro na ye omode na ama omusika ye de ne basro a omompe enti mama money ko ho sisi a US Embassy, ayano krasa muguswa charge dollar 16 to 1. 16 cedis to $1. And no more charge even when the dollar a decrease and as a depreciate the currency no as they say dollar no depreciate ko former cedi na appreciating still and crofone GC kano was rosa mama yehu na yen take steps and Okujeto Ablakwa. This is for you.